There you have it. It's pretty much the same kind of story as we've seen before. Stoke City had amazing chances to win, but if you're given 120 minutes plus a bit more and you cannot put the ball away, Liverpool, they pounced. Because, I mean, look at the match as a whole. Liverpool, first half, they were in control, but this has been the issue with Liverpool. They've never been able to put away teams. They've always slipped up. Their concentration isn't there to really see out games. They don't have the maturity and the professionalism to see out games, because this was a game in which Liverpool, playing at home, they could have taken the early lead 2-0, especially before halftime. And I think that's what damaged them, is that they were comfortable sitting on 1-0. Didn't really create that many clear chances, but they were sitting pretty. But the thing is that they didn't really step up. They didn't really step up. So I think that, and I feel that personally, Stoke City, I felt that especially in the second half, no, sorry, in extra time, they could have won the game. They had amazing chances. I mean, if you've got Crouch as a striker, you can't expect anything. Because I mean, you've got Giroud and you've got Crouch. I mean, Crouch is like the next level down upon the whole Giroud thing. Because they tried. Stoke City, they played well. You could see that Liverpool had expunged so much energy in the match and they just couldn't step up. So, and obviously, that's obviously the downside of Klopp's plays, that he wants his teams to fight. He screams at them. He wants them to play with amazing energy. But these guys will get tired. And the extra time was when Stoke City had an amazing opportunity to put the game to bed. Liverpool had chances, but Stoke had the better chances. And even as the game was going on, because I've seen this happen so many times before. I've seen it happen so many times before. The team that have the best chances and they mess up these chances, they don't take away these chances, they always lose on penalties. 9 times out of 10, that teams that deserve to win, that had the best chances, they always lose on penalties. And the penalties were good, but as they went on, and because you could always say whenever a keeper has his edge on his other keeper, because Butler is a very good keeper as well. But I think with Mignolet, maybe his positioning and his decision making may not be the greatest, and that's something he needs to learn. Hence why Courtois is ahead of him in the Belgian team. He's a very good shot stopper. So just as a core keeper on a very core level, he's a very good shot stopper. And you could just tell, even the ones that he missed, he still gets to the right way, and he still made those saves. So, and the save he made on Crouch, because I was insulting Crouch on Twitter, like, how do you put Crouch as a penalty taker? But in his defense, that was a very well taken penalty. Well taken, good power in the corner, but Mignolet, that was just an amazing save. Very, very good save. So as a whole for Liverpool, it wasn't the most amazing performance, but I think you've got to say Sacco and Toure are a very good defensive partnership. Moreno is a liability, and that's something that really Klopp needs to work on. Not Ibe. Ibe should be a guy who should really be starting, because that's a guy who I think he was starting in the first leg. He should be starting for Liverpool, because I think they need what he brings from the flank. That's a very good attacking thing. And for Benteke, Klopp is to tell Benteke that, mate, you can't be on the wing all the time. You have to be in the centre, and we've got to try and get crosses to you. You've got to be in the middle, link up in the middle, and you've got to pretty much play within the penalty box. So many times you're out on the wing and you're not a winger. You're not crossing into the ball. So, and you're negating the whole point of you being brought into the first place, which is that we want a threat in the middle. So I don't know why he keeps on drifting out into the wing, because you're not going to get that 18-yard box aerial threat from Firmino or Lallana. So, but Liverpool advancing to the final, I think they've got a good chance. Whether it's Man City, obviously if it's Everton, they've got a great chance, because those are teams who are evenly matched. If it's, and that'll be crazy, like, a derby match in the final. If it's Man City, I'd still roll with Liverpool, because I just think that, Liverpool, this is just a trophy I think that they could actually sneak and win. So that may be like either a 1-0 or even a penalty thing again. But as for Stoke City, they played very well. They did well. And they have to look back and say, we could have won this game. We could have won this game. But we had amazing opportunities to scratch with an incredible chance. But in the end, if this is how the game works. If you don't put that ball in that fishnet, you get smacked up. and in the end, you've been taken out of the League Cup. Not the Carling Cup, the damn League Cup. That's what I call it. So for Liverpool, man, if Klopp actually comes and wins a trophy in his first season with the transition and everything, because I don't know whether top four is up there for Liverpool. I don't know. But still, man, I can see that Klopp is doing some serious work here. And there's some good stuff here. As I said, Sako has shown that he has to start. He's a very good defender. Lallana, I still think he's a skilled player. Benteke is a good striker if he plays as a damn striker. Firmino is actually becoming better now. So there is some good stuff in here, man. If it all culminates in top four, would be crazy. I don't think they'll get top four. That'll be crazy. But if it culminates in a League Cup win, that is a very good thing to build upon looking forward to next season. Bada bing, bada 8 smacks.